As someone who struggles with not having a lot of free time, I always appreciate a game that is short, to the point, and provides me with not just an interesting story, but a few nice scares along the way. Room 606 is exactly that, and you can play it for free right now, assuming you can read some Japanese at least. You can find the link in the description, but this week, let's check out said Room 606 and whether it's the game for you or not. The story starts out simply enough. You check into a hotel after going to a concert in town, and you end up in room 606. It's a regular hotel room with a bed, TV, fridge, a kettle for hot water, etc. You, the main character, plan to head out and do a little sightseeing around town the following day. But before then, it has already been a long day, so it's time to wash up and go to bed. And that's the setup. What you do from here will determine which of the 5 different endings you get, with each revealing a little about the, yes, slight spoilers here, haunted hotel room. You didn't expect me to cover a game about a hotel room that wasn't haunted, did you? But what exactly is haunting this hotel room? What happened there all those years ago, and will you manage to make it out alive? It's your choices that determine what will happen, so choose wisely. As I mentioned at the start, this isn't a terribly long game. If you want all 5 endings, it'll take you around half an hour at most, with some endings being as short as just a few minutes long. Each ending gives you a little more of an idea of what's going on here, with the 5th ending arguably being the true ending, but you really are best off getting all of them if you want the full picture. And what is the full picture? Well, as always, I'll be doing a story explained video covering everything that goes on, but in short, there was a terrible accident in this particular hotel room many years prior. And, of course, the unfortunate soul that was caught up in that incident has been unable to move on. And so, they're still haunting those unlucky enough to end up in room 606 today. Supposing anyone decides to stick around after the first few initial hauntings, that is. If you're interested in how to get each of the 5 endings, I'll quickly cover them here, as it's not always obvious. There are numerous objects you can interact with in the game, as well as several small events that pop up. So doing something in a particular way, or not doing anything at all, will set up little flags that determine which ending you get. Therefore, there are several ways you can get to a particular ending, but these are probably the quickest ways. Let's take a look. If you want ending 1, the quickest of all you have to do is select Change Room when you find the talisman hidden behind the painting that falls off the wall. That's it. You successfully escape while uncovering absolutely nothing about this haunted room. Ending 2 can be obtained by drinking some tea and then going to the toilet before bed. You can get ending 3 by drinking the tea and then going straight to bed without using the toilet. For ending 4, you'll want to drink the mineral water from the fridge and then go to the toilet before bed. And for ending 5, you have to drink 3 cups of tea before the painting falls off the wall. But, as I said, there are numerous flags that pop up during the game that determine which ending you'll reach, so feel free to explore and try different things to see which ending you'll find. In general, I'm a big fan of games taking place in a single haunted room or house, and if it's not going to take me several hours to get through, even better. So if you're looking to spend a quick 30 minutes or so in a creepy room and uncovering the horrifying history behind it, then room 606 is definitely worth it. Of course, the game is only in Japanese, so you'll need to be able to read at least a little to get much out of the story. But even if you can't read a single thing, simply clicking and exploring will still eventually get you through the story with 0 Japanese knowledge, and you'll undoubtedly uncover a few scares as well. As I said, check out the upcoming Story Explained video if you want to know just what exactly is going on, but it's best always to explore a game for yourself to get a real feeling for its scares. Sadly, the creator doesn't seem to have many games other than this one, which is their first. Unfortunate, because I really enjoyed this one, and it would have been nice to perhaps see an even longer game from this same creator. Either way, If any of this sounds intriguing to you, you can find the link in the description to check it out for yourself. Can you make it out of the haunted room 606 alive and in one piece? Only one way to find out. But what did you guys think of this one? Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you again next time.